If you think you've seen it all in science fiction, think again. Today, we're diving into some of the most underrated and thought-provoking sci-fi films that deserve a spot on your watch list. Get ready for some real hidden gems. OtherLife is a case of science fiction getting under your skin. The plot centers on a revolutionary technology, a biochemical substance capable of creating virtual realities in the human mind that can be experienced as real in a matter of seconds of real time. The main character, Rememory, the developer of this substance, faces a moral choice when corporations begin to see her invention as a way to replace imprisonment. The film takes not on scale but on atmosphere. The intimate production and close work with the characters create a rare sense of suspense. OtherLife does not accelerate the adrenaline like blockbusters, but makes you think about the nature of time, freedom, and reality. The film will suit those who like science fiction with a philosophical slant. Personally, I think this film is one of the most underrated representatives of the genre in the last decade. Vesper is a rare example of science fiction that combines visual poetry with a profound moral parable. The plot centers on a 13-year-old girl living in a world where the Earth's ecosystem has been destroyed, and survival depends on biohacking and ingenuity. The film is atmospheric. Dark forests, biomechanical creatures, and organic technology create a unique visual style. Directors Cristina Bugite and Bruno Samper have created a world that is both frightening and fascinating, reminiscent of the works of Cronenberg and Miyazaki. The plot unfolds slowly, allowing the viewer to immerse themselves in the details and reflect on the nature of humanity, ecology, and social justice. Vesper is not just a film, but a true work of art that is worth seeing for all fans of intellectual science fiction. Passengers offers the viewer an original interpretation of the classic space odyssey. Imagine a giant ship with thousands of sleeping colonists is heading to a new planet. But what happens if someone wakes up 90 years early? Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence at the center of this story create incredible chemistry, and their dilemma, to remain alone or find love at the cost of other people's lives, makes the film deeper than it might seem at first glance. Passengers seduces with its visual luxury, futuristic interiors, silent space, moments of weightlessness. Everything looks exciting. Of course, the film caused controversy. Some scolded it for the questionable moral decisions of the characters. Others, on the contrary, noted it as a rare case of honest science fiction about human vulnerability. Personally, I think that Passengers is worth attention, at least for an attempt to talk about the big through the personal. Cold Skin is an atmospheric sci-fi horror film that immerses the viewer in isolation and primal fear. Set in 1914, a young meteorologist arrives on a remote island in the Southern Ocean to replace the previous observer. However, he discovers that his predecessor has disappeared, and the only inhabitant of the island is a gloomy and withdrawn lighthouse keeper, Gruner. During the night, the island is attacked by mysterious sea creatures, and the meteorologist is forced to team up with Gruner to survive. The film explores themes of loneliness, fear of the unknown, and the limits of humanity. Director Xavier Gens creates a dark and tense atmosphere, underscored by excellent cinematography and sound design. Although the plot may seem slow, Cold Skin offers a profound reflection on the nature of man and his relationship with the other. This is a film for those who appreciate the philosophical component in the genre of science fiction.
Demons from Atlantis.
Rememory is a sci-fi drama with detective elements, which centers on a device that can extract and play back memories. The protagonist, Sam Bloom, decides to use the device to uncover a mystery and understand his own past after the death of his brother and the mysterious death of scientist Gordon Dunn. The film explores themes of guilt, loss, and the nature of memory, asking questions about how ready we are to face the truth. While the idea of a device that allows you to see memories is intriguing, the execution leaves much to be desired. Despite Dinklage's strong performance, the plot moves slowly, and the emotional depth of the characters is not fully explored. Rememory is a film for those who appreciate the philosophical component of science fiction, but you should be prepared for a leisurely narrative and an ambiguous ending.
Allison is dead.
You think they're hiding something?
There are people.
These movies prove that science fiction is more than just explosions and aliens. It's about deep questions, bold visions, and unforgettable worlds. If you discovered something new today, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite sci-fi hidden gem in the comments. See you in the next video.